It's actually funny how ridiculously simple it is to film a video and just put it up online. Yet for me, it takes an insurmountable amount of vigor and zest to do it. So earlier this year, I've started to see a pattern that I really like projects. And so I'm very curious. I have lots of different passions, and I realize that if I latch onto something, I really dive head deep into it. And I really love learning as much as I can and having all these wonderful experiences, like whether it's an art class or whatever. And I just constantly am curious. So I started a commitment last year, and that was to read the Bible every single day, because there is an assigned reading for every day, and so 365 days for you to complete reading the whole King James Version. And that was a really big pivotal moment for me to realize, like, okay, I really like these like big projects, these big undertakings. And so having said that, then I kind of thought about stacking projects, almost like habit stacking, when things flow into one another. So I'll give you the example. And this has nothing to do really with the New Year thing, because with my Bible reading, I am already, I think, 127 days in. But since it is a new year, I was thinking I'm going to do a habit stacking concept, and I'll do 12 experiences, 52 weeks of readings, so 52 different books, one book a week, and then 365-day commitment to essentially write an article a day. And so just a few days ago, well, last week, I had surgery, so I'm a little bit self-paced. And so I'm going to start this first week of January, the official week 1 out of 52, with a very simple and a very small book, because I don't want to take on too much and then kind of fall behind or fall short. So I'm starting with You Are Special, A Story for Everyone by Max Lucado. This is my book 1 of week 1 of my 52-week commitment to read a book a week. And so this is what I mean about habit stacking. So it's a challenge stacking, and it's reading 52 books in a year, so one book a week, 365 articles, or 365 like journal notes on my Substack or something like that, to reflect what I'm reading each week. Because of course, with like a big book spread out on a 7-day basis, I'm going to be reading sections for each day, and then I'll reflect on those. And then the 12 experiences might go along with the book, and they might not. So this is my first book. It's my official introduction. I don't know, I guess not to anybody in particular, but I'm hoping that maybe somebody out there finds this helpful, especially if you have a hard time posting on social media, if you have a hard time procrastinating, and especially if you have a hard time with like perfectionism or showing up very kind of put together. And also if you're the type of person that can sometimes feel a little bit aimless and lost in your purpose, because sometimes I just think it starts with pushing ourselves to undertake experiences and certain challenges, and then the rest of it comes through, because I firmly believe that your curiosity and your passion and your interest are the driving motivators. And so if you can stay in that lane, the rest kind of unfolds for itself. So I love reading, I love writing, I love discussing really big themes of life. And so this just goes hand in hand. I'm going to do a challenge stack of 12, 52, 365, all kind of related into one another. It keeps me committed to myself. The social media aspect, like I said, is not so much a public acknowledgement of committing to something so that everybody else knows that I'm doing it. I think I hold myself fairly accountable on my own, but it is in the pursuit of sharing this kind of idea or concept with other people, and maybe you relate to it, and I would love to learn more things. I would love to share knowledge, and we'll see where this ends up. But week 1 of 52, here we go. Don't make it harder than it is. probably a really good lesson to start on. So, you're special. Talk soon. Oh, by the way, I'm Philippe. Nice to meet you.